We begin with this breaking news. LAFD's after-action report just released. KCAL assignment editor Mike Rogers has it on the desk. Mike?
Yeah, hey, Pat Rudabase, we've been going through it. There's about 70 pages worth of documents here that's this after-action report that LAFD just released. And we're going to get to some of the highlights here that they talk about. There's a lot to go through, so we'll have more throughout the night. But I want to show you one of the first things they talk about is this. Evacuation routes were blocked. Now, they say, the report rather says, there was no clear messaging to the civilians and to the community members about how to get out. That led the community members to do their own trying to evacuate, which ultimately blocked all resources from being able to get up to the Palisades Fire. Ultimately, the drastic decision you're seeing right here was taken, deciding to move the cars out of the way with an LA County Fire bulldozer. The report says that had they had a more clear evacuation plan, that this could have been prevented if they had controlled traffic, people getting out of the area. Now, the other thing they talk about here is water. We talked about a lot of this during this. We talked about the lack of fire hydrants that were available, the lack of water throughout this process. The report says that once those hydrants went dry, the incident commanders tried to find water tenders to bring in to do that. The report acknowledges that the incident commanders should have gone to the city to try to get city water tenders that were readily available. Instead, they worked within the fire system to try to find those water tenders. Ultimately, they say once the city did give up those water tenders then wanted escorts up into the fire zone, which LAFD said they simply didn't have. And then there was this.
The LAFD has called us to ask people watching, anybody who is an LAFD firefighter, to give them your availability to see if you can come and help fight this fire.
Remember that? The LAFD calling the KCAL newsroom, asking us to put out a phone number for all available firefighters to call the Department Operations Center. Well, this report says that completely failed. This report says that number was so inundated with calls for people who are not LAFD firefighters, the line became inoperable. It says they were getting a call once every 30 seconds to that line, leading to hundreds of calls being in the queue and preventing actual LAFD firefighters from calling into that line. Now, this report goes on to detail some of the things that went right throughout this. We're going to get through those as well, but there's a big kind of message in here. Communication was key in this incident, and it was not set up the way that the LAFD has it planned to be set up. Lots of things the LAFD says they could have done better.
Mike, thank you.